movies. Mutilation, decapitation, torture. Does that sound entertaining? More blood than a blood bank. Have we got your attention?
See, there's something about this movie though, like objectively, it's not the best movie. There's still something that makes me just love it to death. And obviously it's Elvira, but
Right.
it works so well together. I feel like a C plus is a fair
Yeah.
grade for this. Um, again, this is a low budget movie. It looks like it was shot on a backstage somewhere. You
Right.
know, you
Yeah,
know,
it's sound studio, if any, like
yeah.
it had that classic marquee theater, where we gotta hurry up. Gremlins is filming here and next
Yeah,
week and shit,
right, yeah.
So
Um, I don't know. I think that the movie is a lot of fun, and credit where credit's due with this movie, the storyline works.
right.
Like the way they wrote the movie works. She's on this failing TV show. She wants to take her act to Vegas. She gets left a house and a recipe book, but it turns out she's a witch and she comes from witches and her uncle wants all that stuff works really well. It's the in-betweens that didn't work so well. It
Hmm.
was like the uncle, like the great uncle's henchman,
Right.
the one guy I only ever can think of from Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. He played like the preacher in it,
Hmm.
the guy with the lazy eye.
Yeah.
But he like those two didn't really play well. And the muscle guy, I don't know what his deal was, like why he wasn't trying to get with Elvira the whole time. Like it was so strange.
It's just that
But
naive, like kind of like Massachusetts country boy,
I guess
like it's so fucking stupid. He
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
couldn't
but
realize it. It's right there, dude.
yeah,
Fucking
literally 1,000 times
like
over.
a
Uh,
literal goddess came down from the mountain and fucking said, "You,"
yeah,
and you're like, ah, but I
yeah.
gotta, you know,
It reminds me of Step Brothers when he bangs that dude's wife
yeah,
and he's like, "Oh, it's slippery."
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Like, and
uh,
if they were going for that, I wish they would have just kind of like
made
go
him
more,
full
go
artwork.
more. Like, you should come over to the house and have dinner. Oh, I have dinner at my house every night or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like, give me that stuff, and
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
like it would have just added to it
Mhm.
that, oh,
Yeah,
he's like he said, he's so fucking
simpleton.
stupid.
Yeah,
You could literally show up on his doorstep naked and he would just be like, "You look cold. Do you want to come
yeah,
inside?" You
yeah,
know? Ugh.
yeah. Um,
But I
I
will say
mean,
this movie does have one of the greatest fucking bits, and I break down every time I watch it. It's when they eat that when there's like the potluck
oh, the
and
sex
all the
scene or
yeah, the
like the
congregation, and that woman sits on that man's
yeah.
face and shit. Fucking, it's like you don't see it, but it's implied, and I lose my shit every
Yeah.
time
Oh
she's
yeah.
like clean off a place for me to sit or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
And then the next scene, she's yelling at him about how he took advantage of her.
Right.
But yeah, yeah, no, that whole scene is hilarious. And
Right.
then the payoff with the girl with the fake tits, like the fake big tits. There's so many, that's what I'm saying. Like there's so many little bits that are just fun.
Hmm.
And even the dog, like looking like the when the dog's barking from top of stairs, it's clearly a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
And then the little dog comes running down, and then they use the Rottweiler later in the movie, and it's like, yeah, man, that obviously, but yeah, there's so many little fun things in this movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it,
And I
it the one of the things that always cracks me up and it's super nerdy is when the two guys are like creeping on her and she gets up and she goes to stab the one dude and he's like, "Oh, you stabbed me," and she's like, "No, it's a fake knife. I got you." Like
yeah.
it's just like it's so peewee, like it's so playful, like silly, like ha, like
Yeah.
that's what I expect out of it. That like it gets me every time. I'm like, this, it's so fucking dumb, but
Or like the gas station thing. It's such a cool shot. So
Mhm.
like the guy sitting there, he's smoking a cigarette, and she's like, you know, that stuff will kill you. The
Yeah.
hose magically knocks down and spills gas,
Yeah.
and she drives away, and there's a shot where you want to see the
Right.
explosion, but then they put like the title, and like it covers up a good part of the explosion, and I'm just like, y'all fucking suck. That shot is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah.
you missed it, but then they redeem themselves by showing more of the gas station exploding and shit,
Yeah, because it blows up essentially twice.
right.
And then like and the second one shoots the tire across the street and shit. And she just kind of like, yeah,
Right.
what was that? What was that big loud noise behind me that I'm not going to turn around for?
Friggin'
Um,
or when friggin' the cop pulls her over,
mm,
and I forgot the goddamn joke. Oh fuck. He was like, you know, you were doing 50 and a 25, and she does one of her quick bits for the
mm,
cop, and he writes her a ticket, and like she pulls the glove
yeah,
compartment, and it's all
and it's just
filled with
full of
tickets.
tickets. Yeah.
But there's a joke that she says in there that's just like just quick wit, classic line. And she's like, I got to stop using that. This is that joke is affording making
Yeah.
that joke is
Yeah.
too expensive or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I can't remember the goddamn joke. But man,
Me either. There was like I was still like watching the Ravens lose as well. So I was a little distracted in certain parts of the movie.
right.
I don't know.